Salutations everyone, and welcome back to my channel. On today's program, I am here to discuss another bombshell revelation when it comes to Walker Stalker Con. Yes, I know this is probably my third or fourth video in regards to this subject matter, but I do have my reasons. For starters, I used to be a fan of this convention, and the way it's been run lately is just incredibly it's absurd to say the least. And I feel that more people, I think, need to be made aware of the shady business practices of this convention. And I have not really seen a whole lot of channels out there truly delving into this particular subject matter. I have seen Ronnie Hayes of Make a Path Presents do a video talking about his criticisms of Walker Stalker Con. So it's nice to see that there are channels, especially channels as big as his, that's actually talking about that, but they really haven't been getting into the nitty gritty, I guess you can say, if that even makes any sense. But anyways, I thought you guys should be prepared that yes, you are going to see more videos like this where I cover this particular subject matter on my channel, and I will continue to do so at least for the next month or two, depending on how things go. It depends on if either one, Walker Stalker officially folds, or if there's some positive development. So, as I stated before, to be prepared for that. But will try to stay on topic when it comes to Walker Stalker Con. I'm not gonna go make a video on everything going on, like all the crazy rumors and stuff. I want to try to present some topics or some subjects in regards to Walker Stalker that I feel is something that people should know. And this particular story right here is a huge, huge revelation. This is a major bombshell right here, quite frankly. Now, this comes from comicbook.com, so I will read over this article. It says, The Walking Dead stars swear off Walker Stalker Con. Time to shut this beep down. Actually, I'll go on his head and say it, shut this shit down, because, like, it's really gonna matter. I'm not monetized anyways. So, let's see, we've got The Walking Dead stars are permanently pulling out of Walker Stalker Con, the formerly worldwide Walking Dead themed convention that recently announced it will be exclusive to Atlanta, Georgia after 2020. In a tweet published Monday, star Khary Payton said, "It's time to shut this shit down," confirming co-stars Norman Reedus, Denai Guerrera, Melissa McBride, and Cooper Andrews are not coming when the convention returns over Halloween weekend in 2020. The exodus comes days after Walker Stalker creator James Frazier resigned as CEO in the wake of a problematic Walker Stalker Atlanta 2019, where Walking Dead star Angel Theory was reportedly verbally assaulted by a member of the convention security staff. I'm not coming, Norman's not coming, Melissa's not coming, Denai's not coming, Cooper's not coming. Confirming more, time to shut this shit down. Payton tweeted Monday, adding the hashtag sick of it. And also to add to further into this, because I don't think this was covered in the article, but I know Garrett Dillahunt of Fear the Walking Dead has actually come out on Twitter and said that he will no longer be participating in Walker Stalker's future events. Hard to believe something that started off so well could end up this sideways, Payton wrote in a subsequent tweet. We'll figure out a new conduit to see you guys, but this has to stop. In response to Payton's declaration, Andrews tweeted, I'm not coming. In June, both Payton and Andrews announced they would be pulling out of all Walker Stalker and FanFest conventions. After a lot of consideration, I've decided to no longer attend Walker Stalker/FanFest conventions. I'm sure we'll have opportunities to meet each other at different events, but at this time, I think it's best to take a bow and walk away, Payton wrote in a post published to Instagram. I have met some great people through Walker Stalker Con, and I can't wait to find you out in the world soon. My unlimited love to you all. Andrews said in a separate post, Walker Stalker and FanFest shows are not the best place for the star to interact with the Walking Dead fans. I'm also pulling out of all Walker Stalker/FanFest shows for the foreseeable future. I love meeting all of you, but as far as I'm concerned, Walker Stalker is not the best place for me to do that, Andrews wrote. I don't write this easily, but I've been listening to my gut for as long as I remember, and I'm not going to start ignoring it now. I'll see you all in other conventions, and of course there will be Cobbler. Taking to Instagram Live over the summer, Theory said Andrews is not the only one that feels some type of way about Walker Stalker. Theory said the convention failed to pay its talent. One thing I can say is I genuinely enjoyed my time doing it. I love getting to engage with the fans and talk to you guys and get to meet y'all and take goofy, silly photos. It's supposed to be a fun time. It's supposed to be fun for the both of us, for the fans and for the actors themselves, Theory said. However, it is not fun when it comes to not getting paid from Walker Stalker Company. What is owed to the actors, just like you guys, y'all not getting y'all's refunds back. The actors are not getting paid. When announcing his resignation, Frazier said maintaining the conventions became too much and beyond my capabilities. You don't say. Today, I'm turning it over to new leadership and stepping down. I will no longer have any decisions in the direction of the company and its daily management, Frazier wrote in a social media post via AJC. I will make sure that they are up to speed on each and every issue. Interim CEO Michael DeVault subsequently told AJC rumors of this company's demise are greatly exaggerated, adding, there is a tremendous future in stores for fan fest events. Oh, and by the way, I did record a video going over the article written by AJC, so be expecting that, if not tonight or tomorrow night, at least sometime this week. But I digress. The Walking Dead star Nadine Marissa detailed Theory's problematic experience at Walker Stalker Con Atlanta earlier this month, claiming Frazier failed to de-escalate Theory's very disturbing situation after a security guard sparked an altercation over Theory's service dog. Marissa also criticized the convention for not providing Theory, a member of the deaf/hard of hearing community, with an American Sign Language interpreter. Yeah, and that's another thing. James Frazier apparently failed to provide an interpreter for the event, and I'm pretty sure that's got to be in violation of ADA. So it'll be interesting to see if anyone actually files an ADA complaint. I would sincerely hope that they did, because he put on a public event, so he, I think by law, is required to provide accommodations to people with disabilities. But I digress on that. So, what do we take from all this? Now, I'm sure many of you are probably thinking, okay, well, why hasn't Norman or Melissa McBride or Denai Guerrero said anything about it? After all, those three are on Twitter. And I think my theory is that I have a feeling those three probably have an NDA with Walker Stalker Con, or at least maybe Norman probably does, because Melissa and Denai, they really haven't done any Walker Stalker locations since last year. So if anyone, I'm pretty sure at least Norman probably has an NDA, and I'm thinking with getting confirmation from these three, or at least Khary getting confirmation from these three, I think that that probably is kind of a loophole in the NDA, if I had to guess. Of course, I'm not really familiar with how NDAs work, so if there's anyone that's familiar with legal stuff and familiar with NDAs, certainly definitely leave a comment down below. But yeah, this is really not looking good for Walker Stalker. I know I've said in previous videos this is not looking good, this is not looking good, but this is a huge revelation here. Because if you think about it, without the actors, they really have no business, especially if they lose someone as big as Norman. If Norman and Jeffrey Dean Morgan, if they're done with Walker Stalker, I don't see much point in this convention carrying on. And they've been rather quiet about all of this news, so it'll be interesting to see what their response will be. But I have a feeling probably what they're going to do if they don't go the bankruptcy route. I'm thinking that, well, for starters, they're going to have to rebrand. There's no way they're going to be able to carry on as Walker Stalker, and instead, they're probably going to have to just carry on as FanFest. Now, I don't know what, because two of the actors from Game of Thrones were at the Atlanta event. It was Pilu Asbak, I believe that's how his name is pronounced, the guy that played Euron, and then you also had Alfie Allen, who was Theon Greyjoy. They were both at Atlanta, and I've seen some pictures, and a lot of people have said that they're very friendly people, but I'm not exactly sure how their experience was, so I don't know if they're going to return back. And then, of course, a while back, I saw that they announced Nikolai Coster-Waldau for, I think, Chicago and London. But I've heard that there's been some major changes to the website, so for all I know, they probably took his name down. But yeah, there's no way they're going to be able to continue going on as Walker Stalker Con, especially who's all left from The Walking Dead. Who's going to continue their support for this? Well, I mean, they probably have Michael Cudlitz, but I can't. As much as I love Cudlitz, I don't see him carrying on this convention. But like I said, I'm curious to hear what you guys have to say in the matter. Now, as I stated before, be looking out for a video that I've done where I go over the AJC article and I get a little bit ranty, so just to hold on to your butts on that one. But yeah, I am curious to know what you guys think about all this, about this particular article. I'm sure you probably are just as intrigued as I am, but definitely leave a comment down below. And thanks for watching, and until next time, dear friends, this is Cynical Lindsay, signing off.